Hello, I'm Player State and welcome to a new indie game video. In this video we're going to take a look at Card Detective. This is a game that came out kind of mid-December of last year, and it's a detective game where you use cards to solve the crime. As it says by the name. It's looked quite neat. I featured it in my December rundown of games, so I'm interested to see what it's like. So why don't we jump in? March 27th, 2:55 PM. I like the music. Do I have to click? I do have to click. So yeah, one of the things I liked about it was the kind of like comic book style of the storytelling. So you play as this reporter, Hazel Gong, and she turns up for a normal story and then gets caught up in a murder. City officials are welcome to inspect. Head of security. Worker Charlie. I got injured at the construction site yesterday and you left me in the hospital with no care. If you don't give me an explanation today, I won't let you go, Vortex. Is that his name? Exactly, we're not done here. Charlie, yesterday was an accident. The construction site would not neglect you. The senior supervisor is here for an inspection today, and the boss is there as well. Making a scene like this will affect everyone. What does the supervisor account for? Even God can't handle this. What? Calm down, Charlie. Go back to the hospital and rest for now. My brother-in-law and I will visit you later. I guess his brother-in-law's the boss. Go get your brother-in-law now. Except for the boss, I won't listen to anyone else. Alright, stay here. I'll be right back. Off he runs. Oh. Driver Dennis. Who's there? What are you doing? Even if it's your own car, driving without paying the fine is like theft. That's illegal. Captain, hurry and find Vince. Charlie and his men are about to break in. Dennis, don't move. Wait for me. I'll be right back. We can discuss this. Trust me. Okay, it's a bit weird. Obviously, it's I think it's a Chinese game, so the translation is going to be, as is often the case with these games, the translation is not always quite up to what you would expect from a game made in the West, or one with a bigger budget that can pay for a proper translation. Though the project's reconstruction has just begun, we've completed the backfilling phase of the old basement. The progress is swift and commendable. Brother-in-law, bad news. Charlie's here with his group. I can't leave. Can't you just stop them? There are too many of them, and they're about to break in. I'll take a look. Now, I declare the drill to begin. Boom! Uh-oh, what's happened? The building's exploded? What the... Basement. Collapsed! Brother-in-law, this isn't part of the drill we planned, right? Of course not! A single truck caused the collapse of the basement? Someone's in the truck! Looks like a dead person. I think there's a leg under the truck! Look at those old pants! Could it be from back then? It seems that this construction site is far from being as simple as cutting corners. Vortex Group, Vince. Quick, save him! The editor's office. 27th of March, 4:55 PM, 2 hours after the accident. I asked you to draft a simple notice about the drill. What is this mess? Suspected fatalities? Huh? Did you get it on camera? Vortex Group construction site collapse. Suspected fatalities at the scene. Isn't it a journalist's duty to report news events objectively and truthfully? I don't need a lecture from you. Whether there was casualties on site is a matter for the police and investigators. Whatever conclusion they give you later, just write that honestly. I don't always think about investigating. You're not good. Sorry, don't always think about investigating. You're not good at it. Never mind. Just go secure some sponsorships for now. Bring in 100 grand and then you can report again. What kind of a weirdness is that? Weird kind of paper you're using here, mate? Running here, sorry. Okay, this seems a bit sleazy. March 27th, 7:35pm. 5 hours after the accident, you're in a bar with some bloke asking you to... So you're here to secure sponsorships? That'd be great. But I have another favour to ask. Oh? Is there a problem even Miss Gong can't solve? I need a favour. Help me investigate the people involved, like arranging a meeting with the construction site's head of security. You're joking, Miss Gong. How would I have such connections? Do you think I don't read news articles like Restaurant or Black Market or the True Identity Mystery from local pages? Do you believe in those rumours? As long as it adheres to journalistic standards and ethics, does the media matter? But even if I get them here, what then? You can't seriously expect them to spill their secrets to you. I've heard that you have a unique questioning technique. Questioning is a complex system that incorporates psychology, behavioural science, and even acting. Are you so confident that you can master it, Miss Gong? How would I know if I don't try? Alright, I'll get these people to meet you if you can master the basic questioning techniques. Let's begin our first questioning, Mr. Detective, sir. Alright, so this guy's the detective. Didn't tell you that. Next, I will teach you how to conduct a questioning. Alright, here we go. So this will be the cards stuff, I guess. Statement phase. Right, I missed that bit. I'll teach you the methods and the rules of questioning. Only through systematic learning can you obtain a witness's statement through questioning. In the questioning area, a maximum of 3 statements can be placed. The statement is key to a successful questioning. You need to obtain all of a witness's statements to find the answers and emerge victorious. These cards that are covering the statement are called deception cards. They represent actions taken to relieve stress where the subject is making a statement during questioning. Does this mean the subject is lying? No, it could also mean the subject is nervous. The defense value on the deception card can be understood as how much stress they are releasing. Okay, so they're releasing 8 stress in this example. This is your hand. At the beginning of each questioning, you'll pick 3 random cards from your deck. So we've got initiate, approach, leading statement. What do these cards mean? The red card represents the strategy for questioning. You need to use the strategy you possess to question your opponent. Now use this strategy. Initiate approach. Using the strategy card is the only way to obtain a statement. Questioning is one of the means to obtaining a statement. Questioning can reduce the deception layered on a statement. Once all the defense values of the deception is reduced to 0, the corresponding statement can be obtained. This is the power value. When using a strategy for questioning, the power value indicates the damage inflicted on the defense of the deception card. Okay, that makes sense. So 2 off 8 will give me 6. It's like we're using questioning strategies to return the stress the subject released during questioning back onto them. That's right. Use this strategy to target the deception covering this statement. Okay, bam, down to 6. When a deception is questioned, it will reveal its hidden symbols. As for the purpose of these symbols, I'll explain slowly once you've mastered the basics of questioning. If the red cards represent questioning strategies, what does the yellow card represent? This is a trick card that can be used during questioning. Click on it to take a look. Tricks provide certain effects that can significantly improve the efficiency of obtaining statements. However, using tricks consumes action points. If you run out of action points, you can't use the trick card. Draw one card from the deck. Now try to use this trick. Utilize. Displayed here is your current action points. To harvest statements quickly, careful calculations are needed. This is the method of questioning. Next, use the two strategies in your hand to question and break the deception on the witness's statement to obtain it. Okay, so you play that one, and that one, and then end round. You can only hold 5 cards at once. At the end of a round, if you have more than 5 cards, you'll need to choose and discard some until you only have 5 left. Investigation phase. At the beginning of each round, 3 random cards will be drawn from your deck and added to your hand. Okay. So what's the difference here? Like informal questioning, initiate approach, they look exactly the same. I'm going to use this one because I've got 2 of those, so I'll just use that one. Ow! Collected. Questioning successful. Unlock new cards. These X's and O's have got to mean something, I would assume. Not bad, not bad. I don't know about your journalistic skills, but you seem to have a good grasp of questioning. Feel free to contact me if you'd like to learn more techniques. Forget about the sponsorship though. Huh? March 28th, 11:38 AM, 21 hours after the accident. Hello, Miss Gong. Lou said you've wanted to interview me, so I'm here. This is my first time being interviewed. How should I address you? Just call me Captain. Okay, mate. Captain, you must be very familiar with construction, right? Absolutely. I've been working on many projects with my brother-in-law Vince. What typically causes such collapses? After the basement roof is cut... Is that me or them speaking? After the basement roof is cast, backfilling involves spreading the soil excavated earlier over it. For safety, the supports used during casting are usually retained for support. So, a collapse of the basement roof is generally very rare. First, it could be due to excessive weight from above, like overloaded vehicles or excessive soil piles. Or, it's due to a lack of protective measures, like not setting up support structures when backfilling. Besides that, it could be of standard construction quality. Do you mean substandard? To be honest, it's shoddy work, but my brother-in-law's projects are never like that. What do you think caused this accident? In my opinion, it's the first. Sorry, the investigation team told me I'd discussed the accident. I can't discuss the accident with anyone. So, unless you're interviewing my personal experience, I have nothing more to say. Can you tell me about what you did in the days leading up to the drill? I can answer that. It all started on the afternoon of the day before. That afternoon, there was also a similar collapse at this construction site. Is the earlier collapse related to the later bigger one? I can confirm it's not my brother-in-law's fault that the basement of the construction site collapsed. Alright, still hasn't told me what these are for. Chronological order. Inconsistency. I've worked for my brother-in-law for quite some time now. He's always been reliable. He has nothing to do with this. Okay, so... let's go with this one. 3, and then 2. Ow! And then 2. It feels a bit weird that all I'm doing is clicking on the things to just whittle this down. Okay, so the patience value's gone down. It didn't tell me about that, so I assume if that gets to 0, you lose. So we just need to do this, don't we? And we're done. What's this X0X? I don't quite... It hasn't explained the cross zeros and X's to me yet. the cement might have a bit of a problem, but it shouldn't cause a collapse as severe as this. It's not my brother-in-law's fault. There must be another reason. Question successful. I've got another harmonious relationship and another supplementary questioning. March 26th, 4:10 p.m, 23 hours before the accident. Even if you two haven't started, don't think that I don't know what you two are up to. Not everyone can simply guard over this haunted construction site. What? Is it a crime to look at a construction site? You two are obviously thieves from another city. Didn't you check whose site this is before coming? My brother-in-law Vince is overlooking this project for the Vortex Group. They're people who wine and dine with the mayor. Do you two small fry think you can cause trouble here? Rumbling. Stay right there, I'll be back shortly. At the construction site. Uh-oh. Captain, that guy reversed his truck and knocked down the temporary brick room. Charlie got hit. How is he? He's still breathing. Quickly, take him to the hospital. The site will front the medical expenses. Isn't that the bloke who came back later? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Brother-in-law, how do we deal with this guy? Keep him in his truck here. I have urgent matters to attend to. I'll be back. Oh, and tell Zhang to keep the support tubes in the basement for now. Wait until the drill is over. Understood. Come with me. March 28th, 12 a.m. 22 hours after the accident. After the accident, I impounded his truck and told the kid to pay up. Who'd have thought he'd try to steal the truck on the day of the drill and then end up collapsing the basement? I tell him there's something off about... I tell you, there's something off about him. He seems fishy. Maybe he's sent by an enemy of my brother-in-law to cause trouble. Is there a reason why you keep saying brother-in-law, not using his name? You're not allowed to. Let's not jump to conclusions. Tell me, what happened after you detained him? Sorry, I've got to go. I'll give you the kid's number. You can interrogate him directly. Hold on. It's too late, he's off. How's your investigation going, Miss Gong? In that case, let's start with the driver involved in the two collapse incidents. Whether or not he knows about the body, he must know a lot about what's happened in those events. What's this here? What have you learned after you conducted multiple interrogations? I think the answers I got from witnesses aren't always what I expected. Statements are like puzzles. Sometimes they even got impatient when I hadn't even reached conclusions. Exactly. Let me share with you some insights about the witness's side then. Analysing whether someone is lying or not is quite a difficult task. Isn't it just about repeatedly putting pressure on the subject? Questioning is an art of communication. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to give me a bit more now. Some deception cards come with additional effects, and these cards will have a special marker. When you notice a special marker on a deception card, click or hover your mouse over the card to see its effect. Now, click on this deception card to discover its effect. Checking the effect of deception cards whenever you can will allow you to counter your opponents more easily and obtain their statement. Now that you've mastered the basic questioning methods, I'll teach you how to obtain statements through analysis. Now, use this strategy to question. Next, use this strategy to target the deception of this statement. Due to the high deception protecting this statement, the strategy cards you possess can't break its defense quickly. It means that this deception helps the subject release a lot of stress during questioning, but I can't apply it back. That's right. What you'll learn next is analysis, which is one of the means to go around deceptions with high defense level to obtain a statement. When the deception is questioned and reveals its symbols, the symbols displayed are precisely those contained in the details of the statements. The sequence of the symbols are the same too. The symbol 0 or O represents the truth, while the symbol X represents a lie. When there are two X's, it means there are two consecutive sentences that are lies. They could possibly be the first and second sentences of the statement, or the second and third sentences. Okay, makes sense? So the symbols revealed by deception must reflect the authenticity of several consecutive statements, but we don't know which one to start with. That's right. This is the details of the statement. You can use a strategy card to analyse which sentences are truth and lies. If the analysis is correct, whether the corresponding detail is a truth or a lie will be displayed in order. Once the authenticity of that statement are correctly analysed, you can also obtain this statement, thereby achieving victory. Next, try analysing the authenticity of the sentences in this statement. Use this strategy for analysis. When using a strategy for analysis, the power value indicates the action points required for analysis. The effect of this strategy for analysis is to use up 2 action points. Let's try to see if the first sentence of this Let's try to see if the first sentence of this statement is a lie indicated by X. When you click on a strategy and hover your mouse over a statement, the results of the analysis using this method will be displayed, but you will only find out the results after the analysis is complete. In short, to achieve victory, either break through all deception behaviours or guess the truthfulness of each statement. Now, click on this statement to click on this statement to analyse it. Actually, I know a couple of fast learners. Look, the first sentence of the opponent's statement is a lie. Based on the symbols displayed on the deception card, whether these 2 consecutive lies are the first and second, or the second and third, the second sentence must be a lie indicated by X. If the subject lies, does that mean they are the suspect? Let's not jump to conclusions too quickly. There are instances where the subject might lie due to nervousness, desire to protect specific individuals, or other reasons. Now, continue the analysis on your own. So do I have to use a 0 on here? Wait, what? Why didn't I allow me to do that? I know that's a cross. This displays the witness's patient value for this questioning. Each round, the witness loses 1 patient value. Of course, some effects of the deception card may also deduct patience value. When patience value reaches 0, it means you've missed the opportunity to cover any information this round, resulting in a failed questioning. Okay, so what's happening now? I've got 2. Alright, well, this is definitely a cross here. And then can I use gain 2 action points? What does this do again? The patience value will -1 when this card is destroyed, so I don't want to destroy that card. The patience value will be -1 for every 6 questions asked. I can do this one though, can't I? Why can't I do this one? Oh, it's 3. Damn. Oh, I can give myself some action points. Why can't I use that? Like, what? Can I only do 1 per turn? What? I could just... Alright, so it's doing both. Oh, I see. So it's filling both. So, I get it. So, so that tells me that's not true and that's not false. Because they didn't work. So it could be the other way around. I could use another one, but why don't we use this on this first? What does that mean? Oh, the top one is true. So that means that that should work on here, yes? Except I can't, you can only do one per round. Oh no, I haven't got the action points. Utilize. Ah, no, it must be true. Ah. Right, so true. These are not doing me anything, so I might as well just go all out to destroy these. It's the same with this. I can't. I'm going to run out of patience. What's this one? Gain 2 action points. These are no good. Like, so I can use that on there. I can use that on there to get me the last statement. Whee. This is the indicator area for statements awaiting collection. You can see how many more statements you need to obtain during this questioning from here. So basically, you need to decide, you need to kind of like get your deck to either take these out or this out. And then you need to utilize what comes out in terms of getting the crosses and the zeros or just reducing the stress. Okay, I get it now. I've got 2 patience left. And I can just use this on the last of this and it does it. 3. Statement collected. Got some more. Recount the parts. When this strategy is used, obtain 1 duplicate of this strategy. When analysing fails with this strategy, draw 1 strategy card from the deck. When analysing fails with it, and it's the same, draw 1 strategy with this game. Okay. March 26, 4 PM, 23 hours before the accident. Dennis, Spike said that you've been delaying the payment for a month now. My kid fell sick again a few days ago and I'm flat broke. Just let me finish this job in 2 days and I'll pay back everything. 2 days? Fine, you can have 2 days. If it weren't for your sick child, I wouldn't bother. I promise, if I can't pay it then, you could break my arm. If you don't pay, it's not just your arm at risk. They might just wreck my shop. Just get back to work. But even when I get paid, it won't be enough. We're done here. Reverse that truck now. Reverse. Who can I borrow money from? Stop! Wait a minute! It's not listening. Watch out! Oh no, what have you done? March 28th, 1:30 PM, 23 hours after the accident. What were you transporting in your truck? Construction waste, what else? Were you overloaded? I don't think so. My truck wasn't fully loaded and I hadn't even covered it yet. So, you bumped into the wall because you were distracted thinking about money, not out of revenge. Exactly! With everything I'm facing, why would I want more trouble? It's weird though. I barely tapped it, yet the temporary wall collapsed so easily. Who was it that called you? Let's not discuss that. You're here to discover the construction site accident. My debts aren't relevant. They're doing me a favour. I don't want to cause them more trouble. Fine. We'll talk if it becomes relevant. Right. Let's move on. Let's talk about what you did after you injured someone. What did you do? I did something dishonourable. We're both collapsed as part of your plan? I don't have the guts for that. So we've got 2 statements. We've got 8 and an 8, which is quite a lot. So we want to save these 2s. Ideally, let's use... So we've got 2 of this, so let's use this one because we want to save a 0 and an X. And then an X and a 0. And have a bash at this. Okay, so we've got X and a 0, so we can use that on his. Wait, what? Oh no, that's not right, is it? Oh, of course. Because that could be any of those. Silly boy. So we really should have used that to uncover that one. Okay, well, let's uncover this one. Okay. What's this do? Give me 2 action points. We use this, and then I'm going to use the 0 at the top, because that will allow me to know whether there's a cross followed by 0, or because if I use the cross there, it could just be the cross, and this could be cross as well and a 0, whereas if I use a 0 here, I know that this has to be a cross, and this has to be a 0. So it's wrong. So this has to be a cross. I still don't know if this is a cross and a 0 though, or it's a cross and a 0 here. But I know that this top one is a cross. These are no good. I'll have to end round. It really has nothing to do with me. Got another one now. So we know this is a cross. So we might as well use that there. Oh wait, not what was it? I didn't have a look at what his thing was. When analysing fails with this strategy, draw 1 strategy card. I probably should have used that here. Yeah, I probably should use that there, because then it would have allowed me to know. When analysing force of the strategy, draw 1 strategy card. So I'm going to use that one here, because then if it fails, I know it's a 0, and I'll get another strategy card out. Fails, so I know that's a 0. Oh wait, no, it worked, sorry. So I know that's a 0. So we've got no action points left, so we need to utilise this, and then we'll use that last one to gain the statement. Here we go. Then we've got a 3 and an 8 and a 6. I'm going to just use the 3 on this one, I think, to get it down quicker, so it'll be half done already. So we know one of those is a 0. That doesn't really help. I lost the car and got beaten up. I didn't want it to happen this way either. I certainly didn't intend to harm other people. Okay, so I should have also been reading these, because based on what he said. So like, both times were accidents. I don't have the guts to break the law, so those were lies. I wouldn't dare to do anything immoral. I lost the cars and got beaten up. It's probably a lie. I didn't want it to happen this way. Possibly the truth. I certainly didn't intend to harm other people. That might be the truth. Right, this is not a very good hand. So I lost the car and got beaten up, I think it's a lie. So these are no good. So I might as well bash this away. There we go. And then bash this away. Then end round. And hopefully I've got enough to kill it off. Yeah, I do. Kill it off. Finish it off. There we go. So he lost the car, and he didn't mean it to go this way. Yes, the first clap was my mistake, but you can't blame it all on me. They did shoddy work, and now they're pointing fingers. So I've unlocked some new cards. If the total analysis reaches 2 in this round, using this strategy for analysis won't consume any action points. When this strategy is used, deal an extra 1 point of damage, up to 10 points, for every question made in this round. Discard 2 cards and gain 4 action points. March 26th, 4:30 PM, 22 hours before the accident. Cling. Just stay there. I'll deal with you with the injured first, then I'll deal with you. Man, you stirred up quite a scene. None of your business. Come on, we arrived here before you. Technically, we're your seniors. Show some respect. What seniors? You two? We were just strolling around, peeking in. They're accusing us of theft and handcuffed us. Really? Can a security guard just cuff anyone? You're here too, aren't you? Misery loves company. What right does a security guard have to handcuff someone? That's illegal detention. Wait till he's back. Who knows what he'll do to us? Man, you're a professional. How do you hit someone? Lost in thought? Got problems? My kid's still sick. I can't pay rent and now I've hurt someone. How useless can I get? That's one cryy face. Oh my goodness. Save your energy, bro. You'll need it for the beating. Hey, you don't want to be here when the storm hits, right? Help me out and I'll help you. See that wire? Hook it with your foot. My buddy's got skills. He'll get those cuffs off. There's the wire. I heard the project's big boss is ruthless. Some guy was investigating him a while back. But somehow that guy vanished and the investigation went cold. I heard that he was taken out by the big boss. The apprentice who was investigating with him has been searching for so many years, but still no sign of him. Shut up. Be professional. Start with him. Here, watch me work magic with this wire mesh. Aren't you leaving? I won't leave without my truck. March 28th, 2:40 PM, 24 hours after the accident. You must be tired, Miss Gong. Want something to eat? Just some warm water, thanks. What? What kind of weirdo are you? No, I'll just have some warm water, please. How do we save? Save. Okay. Well, that's quite enjoyable. It's a kind of quite unique system, really. And like I say, I should have really been reading the statements and thinking about what he said, and that would have helped me kind of work it out as well, instead of just blindly going, well, is this one right? Is this one right? But yeah, stories, I think what I like the most so far is kind of the whole look of it. The comic book design is really cool. And it's kind of just the story seems to be okay. It's not really got into it, meats of it much. I don't know how long it is. But hopefully it kind of picks up a bit, because it's a bit, I don't know, it's fine so far, but it's kind of like guy drives a construction truck and it falls over a basement, it falls down and kills someone. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, overall I'm really enjoying that. So if it looks like your kind of thing, it's only like $350 or $360 on Steam, so not very expensive. I think the cards mechanic's quite cool. And a unique way of playing a detective game. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check it out. It's on Steam, as I say, and I think it's also on iOS and Android as well. So if you've got a phone, you can check it out there. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel, gets more people watching, all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.